glad you're joining me on this pre-4th of July weekend. 4th of July is Tuesday, so I'm a little late in putting up my 4th of July decorations, which I never do a whole lot. I just add a few little Americana touches. And I thought I would share with you today what I'm going to do in my living room, and then a couple of more things I'm going to add to my porch. So I'm going to kind of show you what I've got here. I went shopping a couple of days ago to a friend of mine's shop in Franklin, Kentucky, small town Primitives, and the sweet lady that owns it, her name is Cindy Wilson, and she had all of her Americana decorations or decor on sale for 50% off. So I bought a tea-dyed flag, which I'm sure a lot of you already have one of these. Tea-dyed flag, big huge flag with the 13-star circle thing with the stars. And I'm going to put that on my front porch, but I've got to head out to Home Depot here shortly and get me a flag mount for my post out on the front porch. I also got this button, again, another tea-dyed piece, gorgeous. Still trying to figure out where I'm going to put that. I'm sure it'll be somewhere outside, but I'll take you along with me as I try to figure out what I want to do with that. Okay, and those two things will go outside. Now for inside, this is a piece that I bought a few years ago from the same place, Cindy, up at Small Town Primitives. This is like a big long sheer scarf looking thing. And I usually try to use it as decor around my fireplace mantle. So I'll be doing that. I have this sign that I painted, We the People, and I'm also going to be using this. I love this little thing. Going to be using this. I just painted this on an old board that I had, and I'm going to be using that. I made this. My mom had this piece, and it was, I guess it was just like I think it at one time had little wire things that came out and held candles. Well, they had used those, Mama and Greg had used those little wire things for something else. So they had this piece sitting out in the garage, told me to take it home and see if I wanted to do anything with it. So I drilled me some holes and put my flags, just my tea-dyed flags, down in each one of those holes where the wire things used to be. So I'll be using that as well. Let's see here. I've also got a little inkwell with a couple of old looking flags and some of the pheasant feathers. I'll be using that probably on top of a book, or I don't know, we'll see what I do with it. And then I bought 3 more little flags from Cindy's shop, and we'll see what I end up doing with those. But I think that's mostly what I'm going to be adding, and I'm just going to take you along with me and let you see what my thought process is and where I think I'm going to put it. Hope all of you are having a great weekend. Hope everybody's got big plans for the 4th. We'll just be glad here. I mean, we're thankful for the rain, but we'll just be glad here to get some rain without big bad storms. We've had a lot of big bad thunderstorms over the last several days, so we're ready for just some pretty weather. So I'm crossing my fingers we get that for the next couple of days. But anyway, let's just get started with this, and we'll see how it works out. I think the first thing I'm going to be doing is finding a place for this piece right here that I made. And what I had in mind is, I think I'm going to move this big crock I have with the flowers. Let's try it right there. Move this heavy thing. Set it here for now. Let's see what this looks like. I like this here, but I think it needs to be a little bit taller so it'll show up a little better. So I'm going to try to see if I can find a box to set it on. And maybe, let's try this box. Just another box I have. Really, I love all the hand forged little. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I think that looks a little better. I like that. That looks good. Now I have a hole right here. Let's see. I think what I'm going to put in that hole is my We the People sign. And I've just got me a little plate stand. I'm going to try setting this in here. That looks good, but it needs, I think, I'm going to put this little inkwell that had the feathers and the flags in it. Let's try getting this down. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, I like that. That's a little bit of an Americana touch. All right, so we've gotten our sign and this and our flags. Oh, now let's put this on my mantle. All right, let's put our flag. Try to get this up here. What I may have to do is scoot this back a tad. Yeah, I think that looks okay, but what I don't like, I'm not feeling the tulips up here anymore. So let's change this. See what else we can find. Let's try moving this crock over here to this side. Okay. And now, this needs something right here. Let's see. I tried a couple of things there, a couple of crocks. I didn't like that. So let me see what I can find. Try this. I think that looks good. Yeah, I think that'll work there. Yeah, I like that, but I'm just not sure about what's on this table. Don't think I like the stone fruit. I have this piece. It's really old. I bought it not too long ago. I think they called it a liquor box. And inside it, they would have had, I guess, it held liquor bottles and I don't really, it's just like all kind of little goodies in here. But anyway, I was told that's called a liquor box. So I'm going to see what that looks like. Well, don't like the liquor box there. I always have the hardest time with this little table and what will look right there. I'm back with some pewter pieces. Let's try this. See what that looks like. With maybe a little small candle stick. But I think I'm going to get me rug scrap to go on top of this table. All right, I'm back. Let's try this. I think that's just enough. Don't need the candle. I did see one thing that I wasn't happy with. I'm going to take my Betty lamp and move it over here to the center. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks better. Well, I've got this table empty, and I've decided to use an old rug that's has a lot of red in it. I think the red will be pretty for 4th of July with my Americana stuff. So let's try this on here and see what this does. Now let's put my tricorn hat box back on here with my pipes and this German blue stoneware piece and a little trainware with my onion bottle and this hornbeam cup. I'm going to put a little flag in this. See how that does. Now, I think that'll work. A little bit of red looks better on here. Okay, I finished up the inside of my living room, and now I've just got a couple of things I want to do out here. I bought this flag the other day, and I want to hang it right here on this post. But the problem was these are vinyl posts, and I didn't want to put holes in it. So I got this bracket, and this bracket, if you can tell, on the back side of it, it has some little slits so that I can run a zip tie into each of these holes, and then I'll mount it on this post with a zip tie, so that way I won't have to put some kind of ugly screw in there, and if I ever decide to not hang a flag out here, I won't have that big hole in my post. So now I'm just waiting on hubby to come up here and help me get this zip tied on here. But I'm going to get my flag all ready to go. And I went to Home Depot and got me a flagpole and got my little bracket. And these were $9.99 each, so like 20 bucks in these two things. And then I got my flag on sale the other day at Cindy's shop. And I think it was like maybe $16 for this flag, and it's a heavy cotton material. It's beautiful, and I love the colors. So let me see here. There, that's one. See, but I want to get you to hold it first so I can see where I want it. Because I don't know if I want it like this. I know I don't want it like that. I think I want it more straight up, because I can adjust that thing any way I want it. Well, I think that's all the decorating I'm going to do for today. But it was fun. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you have a happy and safe 4th of July. And as always, I thank you for joining me, and I'll just see you in the next video.